Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are back with another discussion video. This time around, we're going to be talking about Destiny 2 in a more positive light. I promise you, because I made a lot of videos talking about like how Destiny is just going downhill. You know, it's not looking good. So we're going to discuss that today. But well, not that specifically, but I want to talk about something that I think would be interesting to talk about in terms of subclasses. And mainly, I want to talk about Prismatic because, you know, I don't know when they're going to add the next Darkness subclass or if they're even going to do that because, I mean, I don't know if they're going to. You know, it's a really odd thing. They might not. They might just stick to 2 Darkness subclasses, 3 Light subclasses, and 1 Prismatic subclass. Who knows? But no, today I want to talk about Prismatic and changes that should be made to Prismatic because I don't know. I feel like Prismatic at the moment is really bare bones. Like just the whole subclass is really bare bones. And we're going to talk about this because I do feel like it's super important to discuss. But we're going to get into it here. There's a lot that I think need to be added to Prismatic. It's not the fragments. The fragments are fine, whatever. I don't really care about them too much. Although more fragments might need to be added if changes like this happen, but basically what I want to see is, and I don't even think the aspects need to change. Maybe definitely like, you'll understand what I'm going to say when I say like things need to change a little bit. So like, for example, supers for Prismatic. I am under the impression that there needs to be more super options in Prismatic because like there's way more, like if you go to the Light subclass, there's way more, well, okay, maybe not for our Darkness subclasses only have one. They only have one thing. Okay. But when you're looking at like the Light subclasses, there's 3 different trees. And I feel like you should be able to interchange these out. You should be able to swap them out in Prismatic. Like, maybe I'm the only one that wants this, but like, I don't know. I think there just needs to be more variety in Prismatic for what you can use. Because, like, when you go to Prismatic, they've handpicked the basic golden gun. Shadow shot, so you can't use, like, the knives. And then, obviously, the Darkness subclasses. And then you can't use the twirling, like, pole, you know? So, I don't know. For me, personally, when I saw this, I was like, I really hope at some point we can interchange these out. And I don't know how they're going to do it. I imagine they'll just add more, like, they'll add, like, sub-menus so you can actually swap them out. I think that would be really cool to see. Just more super options. And I mean, the same goes for here, like, for these abilities. Because I use Marksman Dodge. I'm sure everyone does. It'd be nice if there was more, like, class abilities here for, like, your dodges. Because there's an Acrobatic Leap. Maybe add more elements like Arc, Void, Darkness subclass type of stuff, you know, that sort of thing. I want more variety with Prismatic, and I feel like you don't get enough variety in it. But I only use Prismatic at the moment. I don't use anything else. And again, the same can be said for Melee. I think I would like to see more variety with the Melee, just more options than what you get. Because I'm pretty sure there's got to be more melee options for Solar, right? There's like a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch of throwing knives. Like, I don't know. And there's so many nade options, man. You look at all of these, like, there's so many options. Is there only one melee option for, really? But there's a bunch of nade options. That's my point I'm making here, is there's so many options in the subclass trees for like nades, I guess. Maybe not as much for melee. But yeah, I don't know. Just like a little more variety going on here with nades, with, I don't know. Just, I feel like there's not enough going on in Prismatic to make it feel good, and I would like to just experiment with and who knows, even if they added all that stuff, maybe I'd just use the same build. But like, I don't know, I'd like to see like more supers added to Prismatic, more melee options, more grenade options, just like more options to mess around with, because I feel like Prismatic is kind of just bare bones and you get what you get. But I don't know, seeing more variety would make me want to use Prismatic more often, I guess, but I use it anyway. So, but I thought I'd talk about this just because like it's a positive little thing in Destiny that like I think should be made. I think it would, I don't know if it would make a huge difference to how the community feels about the game, but like it's something I want to see personally, just because like when it came out I thought, oh, maybe we can use a bunch of supers. Well, that's not the case. We can only use a select 5, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Just something that I thought I'd put my 2 cents in on. Like, I think it would be cool to just be able to use more variety of nades, more variety of melee. Maybe not the melee part. Maybe it doesn't matter. Because I think with melee, it's kind of like, there's enough here. I don't think you need to overdo it. But the nades, I feel like you should be able to select, like, a certain amount of nades to go through, like at least with the light subclasses, because I don't think the darkness subclasses have anything. Besides, let me just check, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, so they have a variety of nades too. So I mean, the same could be said for the nades here. Like, I don't know. I really do want that change in Prismatic to where like it feels like you have a variety of stuff to work with and not just what they give you. But that's just my 2 cents. I thought I'd talk about this real quick just because I thought it was an important thing to discuss, because like I play Destiny enough to the point like where like I know Prismatic pretty well, and I'm like, I feel like there's not enough here. I feel like I should be able to use more than what I'm given, you know, if that makes sense. But anywho, that's gonna be the video for today. But thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton, and I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.